Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. So for those like 500 of you that saw the earlier video that I posted today, I did take it down because it wasn't as good as it could have been. I was told about a better method pretty quickly or a better placement for your altar, which is to the north and rotated this way, which I wouldn't have been able to accomplish without destroying my chapel, which I unfortunately had to do. So ripped to like 2 mil or whatever it costs for those marble blocks and everything, but I did just replace my chapel by just rotating it, which is stupid that the POHs work that way. They will be changed when the POH update comes, I think like late summer or something, but I didn't really feel like waiting that long to make this video, so I will suffer the loss of like an hour of GP or whatever. What this video is just a overview of how to lay out your POH as efficiently as possible, which rooms are actually useful to have and which ones aren't. I am going to be modifying my POH a bit because I did have my portal up there for a little while, and now I can just have it here and keep my nice formal garden that I made a while ago. But basically, with the chapel, there are a few different ways you could have had it arranged. I used to have it so that the rug was going directly up this way and it was leading to the chapel, which looks a little bit nicer, like better arranged, but it is actually a bit slower for prayer training. The reason for that is because, as you can see, when I teleport in, I always spawn on this tile right here in the garden, where next to the portal. It's always this exact tile, and so having the altar to the north is good because I'm already kind of to the north of this room, but I can run 1 tick and then 2 ticks and be at the lamps to light the incense, which is the closest you can possibly get. In the video I made earlier, I was showing a way to do it to the eastern side, and it would take 3 ticks, and if you had it facing the way that I talked about before, it would actually take 4 ticks to get to the burner and the altar, which is obviously a little bit slower. So for now I'm just going to kind of build a placeholder burners and altar. I hope I did this right. Okay, I didn't. I was supposed to build something else, but yeah. You can see the basic idea. I'm not going to build the gilded altar again right now, but I will in the future when I actually train prayer, which might not be for a while. I don't know I would train prayer anytime soon, but you can see the basic idea. Basically, I can show a clip of how it was before, because I had several different setups before I came to this conclusion, but yeah, basically every single time you get to your burners, it's going to save 2 ticks over the old one that I had. Or I guess 1 tick over the better one, and it's going to save a tick also if your burners are already lit and you're running directly to the altar, because it's still only 3 ticks to run to the altar instead of 4. So this does save some time with your prayer training. It will probably increase your XP rate by, maybe like 50k or so if you're getting high rates, maybe less, I'm not exactly sure, but it does increase your XP rate a little bit, so having your altar like this is definitely most optimal. As far as the rest of your POH, it matters a lot less. The primary thing you use your POH for is training prayer, and I guess also training construction, if you're thinking about it from an efficiency standpoint. The only other rooms that are actually somewhat useful are the costume room and the workshop, and whatever room you're using to train your construction. So I would keep all of those around your portal. So what I'm going to do right now, I never ever use these portal chambers. A lot of people do like to have portal chambers. They're nice if you have other people in your house using your altar that want to teleport out with those instead of using their own runes or whatever. I personally don't think I'll ever use them. I had them in my house for a while. I had actually 2, but I got rid of the other one earlier too. And yeah, so I'm going to get rid of it. It's kind of a waste of money, but I'm over it by this point. I already got rid of 2 mil for this, so I'm not losing too much in comparison. And I'm instead going to put my, I think I'm going to put a workshop here, and let's see. Yeah, I think that's the only way I can have it. I'm going to put a workshop here. I do already have one, but I'm going to move my armor repair stand into here. And I'm also going to move this costume room so that it's right here. It's facing the wrong way right now, which is annoying, but I'm going to put the costume room right here, and then I'm probably going to have, or maybe I'll put the costume room over here and then have a dining room over here, since that's where you train your construction, is in a dining room. Or if you're not doing mahogany tables, you would train it either in a kitchen with larders or in a dungeon room, so you'd have to have a thing to go downstairs, and then a dungeon room with the doors down there. Moving rooms is rather annoying. I think what I'm going to have to do is put the costume room here. You can move it for free, I believe. So I can just move it here, and then now I can put it here. I couldn't do it before because if I tried to build here before, it would have just tried to delete the room, I'm pretty sure. So now I can put the oh wait, no, I want to put the costume room here. So I need to move the menagerie. I guess alright, if I have the costume room here, I can't put the menagerie here because I won't be able to get to it easily. I think I'm going to put the menagerie here, destroy this workshop, that way I can get to it through the chapel, since I have a workshop elsewhere now. So the menagerie is going to move to menagerie indoors and outdoors. I didn't even know that existed. Well, I think mine's outdoors. You can move your menagerie here. And now I'm going to build the costume room on this side. The reason I'm putting the kitchen over, or the dining room over here, is because I spawn on this tile, so I think it's a little bit closer since that is a bit more useful. So costume room will go, where is it? Costume room will go here. Lovely. And then I'm going to have a kitchen here. Oh, sorry, dining room. I keep saying the wrong one. A dining room right here. I think I probably do want to have it facing that way. So that's good. I have the bell pull right there. And I guess I'll go destroy this dining room because I no longer need it. Alright, and this is how my house is looking as of now. I do need to go ahead and build, I think it goes right here, the armor repair stand. I need to rebuild that, but it shouldn't cost too much. You just have to go through a few planks. The reason that it's useful to have the workshop is because you can repair your Barrows gear there, and it saves money if you repair it there instead of at Bob. It's based on your smithing level, so at 99 smithing you have half off the price of repairs. At like 50, I think it's 75%, so if you have one smithing, I think it would cost the same as Bob. But yeah, you can save money through that, so that's a nice one to have close by if you ever use Barrows gear. I have this here for training construction whenever I get around to it, and if I decide to instead do dungeon doors, then I'll just replace this with a skill or quest hall to have or maybe just a garden to have a thing that goes downstairs, and then have a dungeon room there. I have the altar right here because it does have the best arrangement. It's the closest possible, so it will save a few ticks when training prayer. Then the menagerie, I might actually put my pets in here, I'm not really sure, but it's kind of a nice thing to have, and I may as well not get rid of it. I do have a skill hall still with the KQ head that I needed to do for the diary, the desert diary, and I just haven't bothered to get rid of it because maybe I'll keep it whenever I actually build a reasonably good POH. And then I have to have 2 bedrooms, and that's because I need to have them for the servant. I need to have 2 bedrooms in order to be able to hire a servant. I assume it's because you need to have one for yourself and one for the servant. And from an efficiency standpoint, that's all you ever will really need, as far as I can tell. You can choose to make portal chambers and make quest halls if you want to. Personally, I've never found those very useful, and that's just because I prefer to just use teletabs if I'm not on the right spellbook and just use glories from my bank. But if you do want to have those, probably keep those close to your portal as well, and you can decide. You might want to consider moving like the costume room or whatever further away if you think you're going to be using those a lot. And I guess one other room you might use is the study if you're making tabs of any kind. If you do make one of those, you definitely want to have it right next to your portal so you can get there quickly, but there's not really any efficient need to make those. Maybe if you're an Iron Man, but I don't even know if you make them then. But yeah, you might want to consider that as well. But this is how I have my house arranged, and I will show a house planner diagram of it as well on the Rune HQ site. I'll link that in the description if you want to plan your house. It's a pretty useful tool. But yeah, I think this video came a little bit better than the last one anyways, so hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys all later.